It'll like combine them into one.
But yeah, it was
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, Collins. Here. Baloo.
Here.
Councilperson Hines is absent, excused. Schneider. Here. Garmin.
Here.
Gibbs. Here. Meeting minutes from the June 1st meeting were sent out. Any amendments? Hearing none, minutes stands approved. No one for public speaks today. So that will take us into committee report service.
So under roads, we repaired a catch basin in the corner of Liberty and Cedar, that's right out here. Repaired a catch basin on the corner of Burger and Sugar Alley. Straightened several signs around town. Removed extra speed camera signs and backfilled holes. Cleaned out catch basin and ditch on Nassau East. Finished filling potholes on the south side of town. Starting to work on the north side. Reported 17 streetlights out. Chief and I are gonna be working together on that, so that number don't get as far. His officers are gonna be patrolling that. I'll be doing the reporting on that. Under parks, we installed 4 handicap parking only signs at the park. Don't know what happened to them, but public request, we went over and did that. They should have been over there a long time ago. I don't know what happened. Started working on spreading grinding to the park parking lot. Underwater, we had a water break on Summit Street. Topsoil and seeding on all breaks, with the exception of the Summit Street, has been completed. Met with NECO about starting to replace 10 years or older meter heads in town. We started this radio frequency program in 2015. That's the quote I put in front of you guys. I started that in 15. It's been about 11 years. The battery life warranty is 10 years. So I just want to make sure that everybody's aware that we're going to start into this program sooner rather than later. I'm not saying that they're all going to go dead at once. They might last 12 years, some might last 11, some might last 13, some might give out right at that. I can't guarantee that. So I just know that we need to get back into that program. We'll not replace the whole meter, just the meter head. So it's a matter of popping a pin, twisting it off, putting the new one on, doing the paperwork of transferring that meter head over to Penny, and her logging into the system. So shouldn't require shutting anybody's water off in their home or draining their house like we did when we did this originally. But that quote's in front of you just for future reference. We will have to attend to that in the future. Zoning. We did mow Dollar General again. I need to have that approved, I believe, tonight. It was for the same 300 as last time, so I get that turned into Penny. I gave out one final notice of violation in zoning. We did receive our barricades finally. It's all taken care of and done. We need to discuss the speed table project because we need to get that on our schedule. So I believe you guys received an email on the roads, possible roads that can be done. I know Liberty was, no matter what, we were going to do that. The other 2 possibilities have been West Noble near that Burger intersection and Orchard Street. I don't know if you want to discuss that second street you would like done. The quotes are there too, what each street costs.
I don't get on the south side much, but I'm up and down Noble.
I think Noble will be a good place for that second
I've
one.
noticed over the past 6 months, there haven't been many speeders. I've seen our officers sitting there. So I was curious to hear from you because you guys get around a lot more.
We've gotten a lot more cars on Noble lately. I've gotten a lot more complaints on Noble as well. So I think we are seeing a lot of traffic trying to bypass the cameras coming through there, especially during like peak hours, rush hour in the morning and in the afternoon. They're trying to skirt the cameras. So
Yeah.
I don't know how that does them any good. Not if you're going through town, you catch one way or the other. I don't know, between the cameras and cable, I mean, Liberty Street, I'm all right with, because there's been people live there that said they want one, because everybody's, it's the cut roads for, I don't know.
Just so you guys are aware, we have had some complaints on Ranowski also. I don't want to let that go by, but that was another area. I did not get a quote on Ranowski. I just thought it was within a block, but there is some complaints on Ranowski also.
Yeah, one of the homeowners on Ranowski actually offered to take up a collection to help pay for a table.
That would be welcome.
Do you have a spot on Ranowski you could put it with the driveways?
I'd have to look at that. It's a great point, because not only driveways, you gotta look at water service lines too, because you have a water service line, you don't wanna be cutting into 12 inches of concrete, because they do cut into the blacktop and bury it. It's really close
Or
proximity.
the main down through there is not very good either.
Correct. Correct. We've been probably within that block from Third to Noble, probably been 3 or 4 breaks within that block. I believe that was on part of the second project we were gonna go to
Yeah.
if we went to that. That was one of the next ones, off of Noble, once Noble was done. I'm open to anything you guys would like to. I mean, I only got 3 quotes. If you want me to revisit Ranowski, since that's the case. But to Mr. Garman's point, driveway is pretty close.
Yeah.
We'd have to find a spot for it.
Yeah, I'm not saying, yeah, you have to do it. I'm just saying that, I have been approached a few times about it. But I'm also approached a lot about Noble. Noble is usually, as far as social media goes, Noble is usually the one we get beat up on the most, saying it's a racetrack. But it's up to council wherever they want to. I do agree with Councilman Collins that Liberty, I think it would be smart to do Liberty at least. I mean, that one is catching a lot of traffic now. Quick cut through.
Once you guys make your decision, whether it's 1, 2, or all 3 of these, I can visit Ranowski and get the gentleman or lady's name off of Ranowski that was the mayor talked to and talk to them about maybe in the future doing that at a different point. If we get these taken care of, that'd be great, so I can get the concrete company on it.
I'm all right with Liberty, but I think, where do you stop? Good God, we got cameras and every street gonna have a freaking speed table.
And it sounds like you've been picking up speeders on Noble anyway, so you're
We have a lot of
kind of taking
speeders
care
on
of that.
Noble.
Well, that's what I'm saying, we got, with the cameras and everything, I mean, we should be able to have more of a police presence on Noble versus sticking another freaking speed table.
There is a lot of complaints on Orchard also. That's why we did that, because that's a major cut through there too, with no stop signs. It goes from 44 all the way to Worley with no stop signs, similar to Noble. There's no stop signs on Noble, so it's just a runway. But I also agree with Mr. Collins, like, when do we stop doing speed tables? Are we gonna have them on every road? Or once we reach our select roads, are we done with them? Or I don't know where we're going with this. I guess I should ask that. How far are we going into this?
Maybe it'd be better just to do maybe 1 or 2 on the worst spots each year and then reevaluate it to see if they're having an effect. And if they're having an effect, then we just stop right there. If it's not having an effect, then we need to revisit a few things.
Because I believe 2 speed tables comes to $30,000,
Right.
Yeah,
$31,000.
I think it's hard to judge this year too with the cameras going up
Mhm.
because all the traffic patterns are changing. Everyone's learning different ways to get around to avoid all of our things that we're putting up. You guys learning where they're gonna be and where.
I mean,
to
we already
sit
do
and-
before. I mean, basically, if you think about it, I
That
mean,
much, yeah.
well, no, but you're using the speed tables and the cameras are working in conjunction with each other, along with the radar speed signs, right?
Yes.
Everything works in conjunction with each other, so you control the way the traffic patterns go, right? So there's only a few streets that they're gonna be able to go down to skirt the cameras. We know where those areas are, and that's where we deploy to, right? So, plus,
Do we have the handheld?
he is checking with the courts. He spoke with them on Friday. They have to get back to him because, again, this is the the way that the laws is a little bit different for the handhelds because there actually has to be a police officer there. So he wants to check with the courts and make sure that there's not going to be an issue as far as how we're doing it out here. But he's supposed to get back to me this week. So as far as the vendor goes, we're good to go on that. As long as the courts approve it, we should have it 30 to 60 days.
I mean, do they actually have the handheld available?
Yeah, I guess it's on the shelf right now and ready to go. So
Right.
So I'm hearing Liberty for sure. Are we doing Noble then, or just
Can
Liberty?
you explain why Liberty's more? Is it just because it's bigger?
It's
Yeah,
wider,
it's
it's 40
wide.
foot wide. It used to be the old school, the elementary, so they had busing in and out of there.
Yeah.
So that road's extremely wide right there.
But that's the last of the cut-through roads you can use to
On the south side, yes.
Get out,
get out of town.
either coming that way.
They used to go down past, Bill's house and then fly up Walnut.
So I think to your point there, you're taking care of the south side with them, these roads that we just did, maybe if we do the north side, and not say we do them all right now, but maybe Noble and Orchard are the two main cut throughs over there, right?
We've had a lot of traffic.
And I'm not saying to do that now, maybe Liberty's the only one you do, but in the future, that's kind of what we might look for, is just cut through roads. To answer my question to you guys, where does this end?
Yeah.
Maybe just do Liberty this time around, see how the traffic flows, and if need be, then we'll go to another one.
I think like Nick's saying though, like what becomes a cut through then? Plum, because they're going up to church or whatever.
Plum's already one of the
Well, it
areas
is,
now.
But
Yeah,
I'm saying
where
then
we're-
Ranowski, then Cedar,
Sure.
then like, you know what I mean? So
Cutting off Third.
at what point do we,
Yeah,
I
where
mean-
we stop.
on average, what, 13 grand?
It's not cheap,
Yeah,
for sure.
you can put some officers on the road.
Well, and that's, I mean, there are traditional methods too that we could use, and equipment that we can do that's much cheaper than that could alleviate some of this as well.
A lot of times now, what, we have 2 officers on duty.
Yep, and so right now, all I have is radar units in the cars, which are marginally old. So getting a handheld LiDAR or radar would definitely give us a bit of an advantage in areas like that with the neighborhoods, and it's significantly cheaper than $30,000. So
And more fun.
I mean, is that one where
You
you're
wouldn't hide in
just,
the car.
is that a handheld where you're just zapping them and they're getting a ticket like a speed camera?
no, they'll actually be stopped by an officer, given a regular citation.
Yeah. Like I say, Liberty, I get it, it's, people are jumping in it and running down. I don't know. We've done enough with the speeding stuff. We got cameras. We already got speed tables everywhere. Gotta draw a
Did
line
we pick
somewhere.
that spot down by Burger for a specific reason or?
To avoid hills, to avoid driveways, to your point, once you start going up Noble, you start hitting more driveways. That's kind of an open area on that flat before Plum. So it's kind of not directly in between. It's actually between the 2 Burger splits, where Burger goes up around, wraps around the Burger Circle, and where Burger goes from Nassau to Noble. It's kind of in between them 2 roads.
I just didn't know if you could put it up this way more. You are sort of taking a cut through away from Market if they're coming down or down towards Dollar General.
We could put it up top. You're saying more up top or more towards Worley? More up
Just
top.
because then it's cutting off, like if somebody's coming down and cutting down
We can-
Market north to Noble.
I thought about that, and then I saw, we got the speed sign up there too, the digital speed sign. So we could do both in the same
People sort
area.
of figured that out now.
Yeah.
I don't think they sort of see what they can, how fast
I
they
mean,
can go.
If that's what we want to do, if we want to do Noble and Liberty, I can change that.
I just was
Because
asking. I
the
didn't know
width
if
of the
it was-
road is not going to change, so it shouldn't change the quote. I just have to make sure there's no water lines and driveways, to your point. That was just the clearest spot I thought to do it at. Flattest, clearest spot. But I can move that.
Like I said, it was just a thought question.
Yep. All depends on what you guys want to do, 1 or 2 or all 3 or move them.
Have the complaints on the roads where we put speed tables at disappeared or diminished? Or do we still get complaints from people?
Yeah, there's still complaints. They've diminished some, but there are still complaints.
It's kind of working, but
I mean, to make it actually effective, you'd have to put 10 on Noble. I mean, so you go over one and you floor it.
Well, how's
all the way to
Walnut
the
then?
school.
I know the
It's a lot- I mean, it's a lot better. I mean,
18 wheelers have probably come to a complete stop. They're probably not come through there at
they
all.
come all the time. You just ripped a tree down a couple weeks ago
I don't saw that. Where's that at?
where you cleaned up.
Oh, on your, okay,
Market.
where we trimmed up, okay.
Yeah.
That's what happened there. I saw the debris laying there.
Yeah, semi hit it at like 9 o'clock at night.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
I get
Come over
2
that
or
speed
3
bump.
semis down through there a week.
That's wild. That speed bumps.
Significant.
Oh, yeah, buddy.
You almost have to stop it to go over.
But I guess it sounds like just Liberty, or are we still talking? No.
To do that.
They don't have to come out of the general fund. There's not enough in the street department to cover these.
I say Liberty and then
I'm already with Liberty. We had people wanting that done last year after the other ones.
If we do Liberty, then we'll see how the traffic flows and if it works out good for us, great. If not, well, we can revisit putting one on new.
Or we can talk about.
Or now ski or whichever ones.
Or maybe find other ways to navigate money next year too.
18.6 for Liberty.
Because most of the traffic's probably going 30, right? Down through, out of town that way.
Mhm.
Most.
Got
Yeah, not
significant
everybody.
traffic, according to the cameras, there's significant traffic on the east side of Nassau and then on the east side of Walnut over there, so.
So then that would be the one that people are gonna use more of a cut through. Per se about the numbers. Because they figured out that it's not, we're one ahead of people.
Just so you know too, that Liberty will be shut down for a week to do that speed table. They're gonna do it in 2 different sections. They'll do the outside ramps, then come back and fill the middle.
Is this the only company that's qualified to do it?
They are not. They were highly recommended by Canton City. Mr. Heath that works out there said that they use them for all theirs and they've done a great job and they meet all the specs and all that.
Like pricing wise? I mean,
I-
do we know?
I have not, to be honest with you, I have not quoted since we did the last ones. I just used them because we used them last year. I mean, I could call around, but I think anybody we call around to is gonna start getting booked up pretty soon. But I guess once you approve a certain number,
Yeah, budgetary number up.
yeah, and if you want me to check around, I can do that, but
I mean, I just think fiscally that's probably good. And just, you know, maybe it might be more money, I don't know. I'm just saying.
I can check. I think
Because
there's,
if it's cheaper, then it comes in and maybe there's money for another one. Like, I don't know.
yeah, I don't know how much cheaper it'd be.
I'm not saying that.
It would be cheaper.
I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying maybe it's cheaper. I don't know. Maybe it's more.
Yeah, once you guys do figure out that budget for, what was it? 18.6?
Is that how much Liberty is?
18,632.
32.
And once you figure that out, then I will call,
We'll make a motion approving up to that amount.
and I'll call and see if I can get that cheaper then.
Like I said, I mean. like,
I get it.
It comes into 12, and the other ones are 8. I mean,
Why don't you go back for next year?
Or
next
Well, they still gotta build it to spec. I mean,
I will do that.
So you're for the Liberty one, right?
that's it.
Spend 18 grand, get a couple quotes.
Okay.
Makes sense.
It won't take long to get the quotes. If they come in under 18, we can just use them. Look, at
do we need to repaint the other ones?
this point, we're not. They did miss skew, not yearly. I would say probably every 5 years. Should be okay.
Make your motion for $20,000 because we have to buy signage to go
Mhm.
along with that.
Not to exceed 20.
Yeah, just right, not to exceed 20. That way, that would include the signage that has to go from municipal signs.
You okay with that?
You need a second for the elimination.
Yeah, I need a second, yeah.
Second.
Okay. To the amended 20K.
Correct.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Yep.
All right, standing motion, roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo?
Yeah.
Schneider?
Yeah.
Garmin?
Yeah.
Amstutz?
Yeah.
And I will call around. If it comes in cheaper and it's a qualified company, we'll just go with them. That's simple. You approve just the dollar amount. You didn't approve who's doing it, so. We'll go with that. All right.
I don't think it matters. You find the cheaper.
As long as
better.
it's up to specs, that's all that matters.
As long as it's with that,
Yep.
yeah. It's
We'll just go with the cheaper company.
the same or
Let's
better
get another
quality, yeah.
Sign the plan. And just so you know, I am working on getting quotes for the new mini excavator we talked about last week. We got one quote in. Mr. Blue brought some paperwork down. We're gonna get a quote for another company. And just so you know, we're looking at Bobcat, Cat, and Cabelco would be the three that we're looking at. All about the same size.
What size is it?
305 Cat, 355 Bobcat. And there's a different number for that Cabelco. I don't, it probably is. They're all three would be the same size, or close to. I mean, every company is a little bit different, but I know we're a long way out from that. The guy did send me some finance stuff, but I know we're not ready for that. So once I get all the quotes in and everything, I'll just either email it out to you guys or present it at one meeting, let you guys take a look at it. I know it's a big investment, so it'll take some time. I'll talk with Kurt and see. It's going to be a next year or 2 years out, or a finance thing, or what have you. I'll get that stuff for you hopefully by next meeting, get you a couple quotes. Any questions or concerns?
I know you mentioned the amount for the Dollar General mowing.
Yes.
Do we need to take action on that?
I did not.
I don't think we did last time, did we?
I just got to present to you guys. I know what,
Yeah.
I had to tell you guys that I did it.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Just want to make sure we're
I'm
all.
pretty sure that's what I had to do last time.
When's the festival this weekend? Did you check those potholes out? That's on the, where everybody's walking.
Browning, we got to go Browning. Like I said, we're done with the south side.
Well, I meant because there's gonna be a bunch of people.
Yeah, we're doing more potholes. I get 2 more tons for potholes for this side over here. Yep. I know Browning's got some. There was a couple on Nova. I think we had some.
Liberty Hill's looking a little rough. We have something maybe we're.
We just did that today.
No, like, it's all falling apart.
Yeah, we need to repave that whole street. Well, that makes it sound bad. It's not a whole street. It's just from Mott's up to the Y at the hill there.
I mean, we're thinking about that though.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I just don't want to, just to what I made my point last time, we're trying to work from the east, or from the west to the east. And that's why next year would have been Ranowski and Center, but when roads are completely falling apart, like you're saying, I might have to jump over onto the south side, but I'm trying to keep it in order as much as I can. So, but yes, if the road's crumbling like that and you guys notice it, let me know. But yeah, that's definitely on our radar for sure for next year.
Are you guys able to get those potholes on Browning then done this week before that
Yeah.
festival? Okay.
Absolutely.
I know we had talked. that
We're doing
Jerry
some
had
hot
planned,
patch
but I just wanna make
also
sure.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're doing some hot patch on some corners over on Shady Side and Poplar. The corners are getting ate out there real good, so we're gonna do some hot patch there.
When's that thing in the park? Like, is it monthly?
Yeah, it's once a month.
Once a month, yeah.
Once a month.
So if you have to be able to get those grindings, because
Yeah, me and they were talking about that, so I'm trying to fit it in, like I said. So we got mowing's gonna be trouble this week too, because we're all Friday. It's supposed to rain Thursday. So that gives you Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday without getting the park and stuff mowed. So we're gonna mow Wednesday, hot patch tomorrow. So it's the closest I can get is Wednesday. Thursday's rain all day and Friday is off for the holiday.
We spread while it's raining.
Oh yeah, it's drizzling. We can do the cold mix for sure.
Okay.
no, you can talk about the grindings.
I was talking about. the
Yeah, and that too.
It's
Cold
raining so
patch, we
much.
can cold patch grinding. Can't do a hot mix obviously, but yeah. Yeah, like I said, we'll get that done before that next event. And we'll get them potholes done before this weekend. That's Browning and right there at Noble. I noticed some of them too. They're not extremely large, but we'll get them. We're covering every one of them.
Sounds good. Thanks, Hunter.
Thank you guys.
Thanks.
Yep.
Takes us to safety chief.
Past 2 weeks, we've had 297 calls for service. We also did our yearly firearms qualification and had one officer in training, but everybody else has passed. They're proficient in rifle, shotgun, and pistol. We working with the body camera company. Those should be deployed on Friday. We have the Bluetooth trigger boxes installed in the vehicles, and the cameras are uploaded with the software and ready to go. Just need to have them add software to the laptop that we're using for the cameras so that the officers can sign them out. And we are doing that on Thursday. Talked to the fire department, and we scheduled medical training to recert an AED, CPR, first aid, be taking a tactical medicine course in addition to that, which should happen sometime. I'm trying to think what date it was. I believe it was the 29th and the 8th of next month. We're going to be participating in the East Canton Festival. We're going to have a tent set up there, so stop by and see us. Got initial approval for our taser project from the state through the JAG grant. They gave us partial funding on that, so should have the details for the rest of it in a couple of weeks. In addition to that, speed cameras for the past 5 or so days have issued 2,754 warnings.
Wow. Was it?
2,754. So,
Oh my goodness.
Like over
That's just
45.
these are 10 miles or more over the speed limit, so it starts at 11. And we've had several come in the 50s and 60s. So that was over about 5 to 6 days. Yep.
Yeah,
They give us a upload. So last Thursday we met with them and we began the process. So from the date the cameras initially started to, I believe it was like Sunday, Saturday or Sunday is where we're at right now. So they give us uploads every day or so.
If that trend keeps going, they're gonna be singing the blues here pretty soon.
We'll buy more speed tables.
And that's all I got. You guys have any other questions for me?
I have one question.
Yeah.
The brickyard,
Mhm.
are we supposed to be patrolling out there?
Yeah, we actually have concurrent jurisdiction. So it's part of ours, goes out there. Basically, the way the state of Ohio says is if your jurisdiction, if you use it as a pass through, part of it lies in your jurisdiction, then that area is within jurisdiction. It's kind of a weird area where there's 3 coming together, but yes, part of it is our jurisdiction.
Thank you.
Thank you.
takes us into judicial.
Okay. Ordinance number 2026-12. An ordinance to appoint Anthony Webby as a part-time police officer with the Village of East Canton Police Department and to establish his hourly rate of pay at $22 per hour. Be it ordained by the Council of the Village of East Canton, State of Ohio, Section 1, the East Canton Village Council, Stark County, Ohio, does hereby authorize, approve the appointment of Anthony Webby as a part-time officer with the Village of East Canton Police Department, effective upon his passing a drug test at an hourly rate of $22 and with all the prerequisites of a part-time police department employee as set forth in the East Canton Village Employees Handbook and East Canton Police Department policies and procedures. The hiring shall be on a 1-year probationary period, and council does hereby further authorize the Village of East Canton fiscal officer to do all things necessary to accomplish this purpose and intent of this ordinance. Section 2. Village fiscal officer is hereby authorized to draw warrants on the village treasury for payments from any of the respective appropriations and accounts for salaries or wages for persons employed by authority of and in accordance with the law or ordinance. Be it further ordained, is hereby found and determined that all formal actions of this council concerning and relating to the passage of this ordinance were taken in an open meeting of this council, and that all deliberations of this council and any of its committees that resulted in such formal actions were meetings open to the public in compliance with the law. Be it further ordained that this ordinance is hereby declared to be an emergency measure necessary for the immediate preservation of the public peace, health, safety, convenience, and welfare of the Village of East Canton, and shall be in full force, effect from and after its passage, and at the earliest date allowable by law. So moved.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Yay.
Garmin.
Yeah.
Amstutz.
Motion to suspend the rules?
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Yay.
Garmin.
Yeah.
Amstutz.
Ordinance number 2026-12 by title only, an ordinance to appoint Anthony Webby as a part-time police officer with the Village of East Canton Police Department and to establish his hourly rate of pay at $22 per hour. So moved.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Yay.
Garmin.
Yeah.
Amstutz. Anything else for judicial?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir. What about grants? Anything for grants today?
Yes. I've been rather busy over the past couple of days, so on Thursday, I went to see Michael Antonelli out at the USDA office on Richfield Drive. It was my intention to approach him about, see about getting some grants, see if we can get some more money for our match for our water project. He informed me that the grant money they normally give out to folks that apply has been taken away for the congressionally directed spending program, which I found to be a bitter disappointment. But they do have a loan program for equipment and things of that nature that we can take advantage of if we choose. I told him we were looking to get an excavator, and he said, yeah, they can loan money for that. Let's see. They don't require a lien on the equipment. They have a bond program that secures the loan. He didn't go into terms because I think it is relative to how much money you end up borrowing. So what we need to do if we were going to go in that direction is pick out the piece of equipment we want to get a hard number for it, and then approach him and see what kind of terms we could get. Armed with this information, on my way back towards town, I stopped at Lepo Rents. They are a Bobcat dealer. And he was looking at, I think it's an E55 machine that is sufficiently large for what we need to do. And from what I spoke with their representative, Dave Sheets, and he said that there's a program in place from Bobcat where the company will actually sell us our equipment 10% under what the dealer would give us. I found that to be very significant considering the amount of money these pieces of equipment cost. So I got some paperwork on the machine in question. I also got paperwork for various attachments that could be utilized, and I gave it to Henry. And once he selects the most needed aspects of that, I'm going to take that back to speak with Mr. Sheets and have him get a hold of the Bobcat folks and give us a hard number. Once that happens, I would like to set up a meeting with myself, Mayor, Kurt, and Mr. Antonelli, and see what kind of terms we could get to get this piece of equipment. It may be that we can't afford it in some fashion, or we might have to put it off, but we won't know until we have a conversation. So that's what I have been working on as far as the excavator is concerned. I was also contacted by Miss Riggs. She said there is a Nature Works grant for Starr County. The due date for it is July 15th. and it's a grant to work on parks and related items. The allotment for Stark County is $82,422. So I don't know how much of that would be able to get. It's a roll of the dice with any grant project. But Ms. Riggs wanted to know if we wanted to try for any of that. And if there are playground equipment and park stuff we need, I think if we can get some numbers together, have her come in for the next meeting, and because I'm sure she's going to have terms to do the paperwork for all that, just like she did with the last grant. We could probably get this rolling before the deadline.
Did she mention, at the last Nature Works grant we got for the park, we had to have the drawings done first. We had to have our engineering done before we submitted for the grant. Did she mention that?
She did not mention that.
And it
I was
50-50.
unsure exactly what we need to do for the parks, so that's why I'm bringing it here.
Probably the biggest thing would be those pickleball
Yeah.
courts and the basketball and the fencing around there. That would be the big thing. But the last Nature Works grant that we had gotten, we had to have drawings done and we had to have it ready, basically a shovel-ready project.
Okay, well, I'll get in contact with her and see if that's what we need for like the
Yeah.
pickleball courts and stuff.
Yeah.
And if we do, I will let everybody know. Better yet, I'll contact Henry and let him know. So if we have those together by the time the next meeting rolls around, we could get this in before the deadline on the 15th of July. And that's all I have for grants.
Good information, thanks. All right, takes us to finance.
Make a motion to approve invoices in the amount of 29,000.
Don't read it off the computer. Read it off your paper there, Josh. I didn't have time to correct the packet that I sent you, and I had forgotten to throw the medical insurance on there. So it's 45,000. What's that say at the bottom? $45,071.05.
71.05.
Yeah.
Make a motion to approve invoices in the amount of $45,071.05.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Yeah.
Garmin. Hanson.
And I make a motion to approve payroll from 5/17/26 to 5/30/26 in the amount of $29,097.37.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Yeah.
Garmin.
Yeah.
Hanson.
I'm also going to pass around the bank reconciliation. Make a motion to approve the May 2026 bank reconciliation as presented by Ms. Foster-Geis.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Baloo.
Yeah.
Schneider.
Yeah.
Garmin.
Yeah.
Hanson. As noted in the agenda in the meeting packet is the appropriations report through June 17th. Kurt, I see you noted the healthcare premiums.
Yeah, the healthcare premiums are going up 4.89%. The dental insurance premiums are going down 10%. And the life insurance premiums that the village pays for the full-time officers is decreasing 2.5 cents per thousand. Basically, in a nutshell, it's going to cost the village an additional $5,999 and some change per year to provide healthcare coverage for the employees.
Anything else?
Thank you. Thank you.
Takes us to other, anything for other?
I'd like to schedule a work session for 6 o'clock before next meeting. Particularly for safety, Chief Hartlob to do our quarterly meeting to make it a more official meeting where he, he's just review the standing of PD, current needs, how things are going, just a whole bunch of little different topics. So we got a nice checklist of things, and it can be kind of open-ended, conversational, but I want to start doing that on a quarterly basis for safety. So I'll make it an official public meeting for all of us to attend if it's something that you want to be a part of. So 6 o'clock. The last maybe 30, 45 minutes before.
Sounds good. Anything else for other?
I won't be here next council meeting. I'll be on vacation, just so you guys know. Brian will come up and do the YouTube and everything.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Anything else? Can we get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
Roll call, Collins.
Yeah.
Blue.
Okay.
Schneider.
Yeah.
Carmen. And Fitz.